Okay, welcome to part 2 of how to create slides and import them into PowerPoint. So you might remember in part 1 we created the JPEGs, the slides in Photoshop, and we exported them as JPEGs. Now we're going to import them into PowerPoint. So once you launch PowerPoint, you can click on blank presentation and create. And there's two things you have to do once this window opens. The first thing is you need to go to Layout and choose Blank Presentation. You don't want any of these placeholders, you just want blank. That's the first thing. And the second thing is you don't want widescreen, because most screens react to what we call a 4:3 ratio. That's the dimensions of the slide. You can, of course, project the widescreen, but I recommend you go to File, you choose Page Setup, and then at the top where it says widescreen, just go to the very top of that list and choose 4:3 ratio. And when you click OK, of course, it will ask you that you want to scale everything, and click on Scale, and then you have got your brand new 4:3 ratio. And this is perfect for projection onto a standard movie screen. Alright, so we've got our first blank slide. What we're going to do is we're going to duplicate that 5 times. So Command D on your keyboard. We'll just select slide 1, Command D, and then we get 5 blank slides. If you select the first slide, like I have, then you can go to Insert, Pictures, and Picture from File. And this is where you would go and look for your desktop folder. Now remember, in part 1 we created this folder called Red Sonja, and then we created another folder called Save for Web. And these are the JPEGs that we created earlier. So slide number 1, obviously it's named properly, so we know which one it is. Click on Insert, and it should be inserted exactly the right dimensions to fit our perfect PowerPoint slide. And then you go to slide number 2 and do the same thing. Insert Pictures, Picture from File, slide number 2, off we go. And the same, you can go and do it again. I'll just do this really quickly. And here we go. And then two more to go. Number 4, and lucky last, number 5. Now, what we're going to create is what is commonly known in the business as a slide build. And this is when you build the slides in a sequence from 1 to as many as you want. And the illusion is that it's building this majestic composition. And your viewers will love it. So this is what it looks like when you just click on Play from Start. So there's your first slide. You have to then use the keyboard to advance to the second one, the third one, the fourth, and the fifth. So that's just the standard slide sequence using the mouse click or your keyboard to advance or go back, forward or backwards. What some people do though, and you might like this, you can actually go to Transitions. You can select the fade transition, click on Apply for All, and also you can then go to untick the mouse click and tick on After 1 second. So when you play it now, what's the difference? Oh, okay. Not very good. Sorry, I forgot to do something. Let's just go back. When I went to Transitions, I forgot to click on Apply to All again. So once you've changed the transition, so I've chosen Fade, and then I've gone for After 1 second, make sure you click on Apply to All, and now this should work. Here we go. Look at that. Okay, so this makes a really nice intro. And of course you can loop it, you can do things like loop and so on. But I just wanted to show you what happens when you create the slide somewhere else, like in Photoshop, and how beautiful and easy they are to import into PowerPoint. So hopefully that was useful, and I'll see you next time. Adios.